Niklama? No problem, no? Be the change. Great. Okay, now. Everybody knows Tamil? Can I have a hands raised, please? Tamil? English? English? Great. Super. So let's continue this. I don't know how many minutes I've been given, but I'll just take a few minutes of your time and I'll continue my speech in English. Are you all okay with it? Can I have a thumbs up? உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் இங்கிலீஷ்லேயே தான் வேணுமா? கண்டிப்பாக இங்கிலீஷ்லேயே தான் பேசி ஆகுமா? இல்லை முடியாது, சாரி. Okay, now. So before we begin, okay, later I'll do the introductions. That's the trend now. Once you finish with a Josh and you say, okay, I am this, and this. Okay, now I'll go with the trend. And so, my first and foremost question is, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அனுபா மேம் பேசுனாங்க, சூப்பரா பேசுனாங்க. And she was telling this, your why has to be very strong. Yes, ma'am, am I right? So, why are you doing a startup? Why? Why are you having a business? Can I tell you one small psychology? I'm a psychologist, so I have to start with psychology. என்னை யாரும் கேள்வி கேட்க கூடாது. Nobody should question me. I will set my own rules. என்னை யார் கேள்வி கேட்கறது? இதுதான் ஸ்டார்ட்அப்கான முதல் படி. இதெல்லாம் 3 பேர் சேர்ந்துட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா why don't we start a startup? That's trending. Huh? If you are one among these 4 options, I'm sorry, you are not a startup. Okay, now, number 2. I have only 5 points to discuss with you. I'm going with the second point now. How many of you have seen Basha movie? Okay, almost 80% of the crowd. Do you know one very interesting story about Basha movie? Okay, if not, I'll share it with you now. You know, after Basha, it will start with the auto carer Rajinikanth sir, and when you go for a flashback, there is this Manik Basha, right? Yes, you all know that? Can I have at least smiles, please, when you stand here and you see sad faces, no? Pavaya speakers, can we have at least very good round of applause for the previous speakers, please? Did you all have lunch? Can I have a good round of applause, please? Eyesight check. This is for the previous speakers, for me later, okay? Now, for Basha movie, that Manik Basha entrance, Rajinikanth sir was not convinced at all, it seems. So, makeup room la the pazhaya coat alla potittu black coat matra, brown coat matra, purple color coat matra, a lot of coats he's trying to change his hairstyle and all a lot of things, and a lot of things he's doing, but he's not convinced. He's been there and the shoot got delayed for more than 4 to 5 hours and he's not coming to the set at all. So now this director got very anxious. Sir, vaga sir அப்படினு சொல்றாங்க. இல்லங்க என்னமோ மிஸ் ஆகுது, his style is in something is missing அப்படி சொல்றாரு. Then his own makeup man, no, for long years he's been working with him, and he said, sir, நான் இப்ப ரீசெண்டா நார்த் இந்தியா போயிட்டு வந்தேன். I just got this small piece of accessory, but I don't know how it will fit you for this movie. நீங்க யூசுவலா இப்படி எல்லாம் பண்ணுவீங்களா? You know he will do all these styles with கண்ணாடி. You cannot do all this with this, but try this and see அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு he's giving that Manik Basha specs, which you can lock it only in the center. And now that's the spark which has come to Rajinikanth. This is where the Manik Basha is going, and he went into the set, he slayed it, and that night the director is sending a 6 feet bouquet, sending to him saying that today Basha is born. So every time I say a story, I always come up with this inference, okay? So what is the inference of this story? Sorry? Spark, okay. Any other answers? Sorry, ma'am. We have our own vision. Okay, super. Innovation. Uniqueness. Style. Small things make big change. Okay. Am I right, sir? Okay. So now I should say, stop searching and start attracting. When you're in a startup, this is very, 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 very important. Because when you are in a startup ecosystem, you start searching. Am I right or not? Everybody here, you start searching for seed investors, you can start triple S, you start searching for all the triple S, as ma'am rightly mentioned. But my concept will be a little bit different from சும்மா விளையாடாதீங்க, சர்ச் பண்ணாலே கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. உட்காந்துட்டு எங்க இருந்து அட்ராக்ட் பண்றது? Am I right? This is all your question? Is this your question? Super. Now I'm going to answer that question for you. When can you attract things? When can you attract things? Just think about it. When can you attract things? Okay, when you're in a dark room, when you put up a small light, it will attract the entire thing. Yes or no? So when you're in an ecosystem and you are also one among the darkness, I mean, I'm not saying ecosystem is darkness, but when you're doing everything which the rest of the people is doing, how are you being unique? How are you getting that spark? Is somebody mentioned here. How are you getting that spark? You can only attract things only when you have that why very strong within you. If you're very confident about your product, let's say you have a product, a service-based company, whatever you can name it, but you don't know the purpose. If you don't know the purpose of it, you're gonna fail someday. I don't know when is it. I'm not okay. Yeah, you வந்து எப்ப பாரு ஃபெயில் ஆகிறத பத்தியே பேசுறாங்கன்னு நினைக்காதீங்க. But I'm just trying to retune your brains, and that's what I do, and I'm very good at that. So when you think about, okay, I'll tell you one more short story. Think about the days. Okay, now everybody close your eyes. Can I have 2 seconds of your time? Close your eyes. Think about the most beautiful peacock you have ever seen in your life, and that's dancing. Now open your eyes. So what color was the peacock? Blue. White. Somebody said white here. So when you close your eyes, somebody has a blue peacock and somebody has a white peacock here. Yes or no? So எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரே மாதிரி peacock வரதில்லை, எல்லாத்துக்கும் ஒரே விஷன் வரதில்லை. ஆனா ஒரே விஷயம் வந்து எல்லாத்துக்கும் இங்க இருந்த இந்த ரூம்ல இருக்கிற சமமான விஷயம் என்னன்னு யோசிச்சு பாத்தீங்களா? Have you ever thought about it? Forget about startup ecosystem, forget about college, forget about getting into a businessman, unicorn. But இந்த ரூம்ல இங்க இருக்கிற எல்லாத்துக்கும் பொதுவான ஒரு விஷயம் என்ன தெரியுமா? இல்ல என்ன நீங்களே யோசிச்சு பாருங்க. We are all human beings, yes or no? And at the end of the day, every human being has emotions. Every human being has that inside their subconscious mind stored in there. So if you are not getting to that state of mind where we call it higher level of consciousness, when you think about bigger unicorns who have raised so many funds and all these things, it's not just about going there, pitching your idea, getting the process right, getting the strategy right. No, this is not the only thing you should do. You should be changing your level of consciousness to a state where you are being that. I always say this statement. There is a statement. Everybody knows hard work pays you off. எல்லாரும் சொல்லுவாங்க, கரெக்ட்டா? Hard work பண்ணா விஷயம் கிடைக்கும். You trust, you have confidence, everything will happen for you. But how are you being in that state? Is it a statement or you being that state? Being that state makes a difference. You take the most, okay, your role models, you take that role models, they are not just talking about it, they are living it. Yes or no? So being that state is more important than just standing here and talking about that statement, which is very cringe. Usually people do, they just only talk about it, but they are not being in that state. So turning to be in that state, what do you do? What do you do to be in that state? It's not just technical information, it's not just the product information, it's not just that, it's more than that. Okay, now human beings' brains have extraordinary power. Do you all believe that? Do you all believe that? How do you believe that? If you could believe 100%, உங்க மூளை வந்து 100% வந்து உங்களுக்காக வேலை பண்ணுதுன்னு எப்ப சொல்ல முடியும்? Sorry ma'am. Your even think. It changes microseconds, milliseconds. It's changed every single second. So you can retrain your brains just by the way you think. And how many of you நம்ம ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கும்போது சொல்லுவாங்க கனவு காணாத, சரியா? எத்தனை பேர் இது கேட்டிருக்கீங்க? தயவு செஞ்சு கனவு காண்டதை விட்டு உருப்படியா ஏதாவது வழியை பாரு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. கனவு காணுங்கன்னு ஒருத்தர் சொல்லியிருக்காரு. இந்த ரெண்டு விஷயத்தையுமே நம்ம தப்பா புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கிறது தான் எங்க பிரச்சனையே. So when Abdul Kalam ஐயா said கனவு காணுங்கள், நம்ம எல்லாம் நினைச்சிட்டோம் ஓகே இப்படி கனவு காண்டா நம்ம நடந்துரும் அப்படின்றது நம்ம நினைச்சிட்டோம். But what he literally said was, இன்னொரு விஷயம் இருக்கு இந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட்ல. கனவு என்பது நீங்க தூக்கத்துல வரதில்லை, உங்களை தூங்க விடாம பண்றது ஒரு கனவு. இதுவும் நிறைய பேர் சொல்லி கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்க. See, these are all things which somebody has lived that state and left that statement. நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம், அந்த ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் எடுத்துட்டு மட்டுமே இருக்கமே தவிர அந்த ஸ்டேட்டா நம்ம இருக்க மாட்டேங்கிறோம். That's the problem now. See, real dream is nothing but your envisionment. So why I named myself as a chief visionary officer of my company is not just executive of any company is just doing it, but a visionary is the one who knows அடுத்த 5 வருஷம் என் கம்பெனி எப்படி இருக்கும். கரெக்டா சார்? கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? அடுத்த 10 வருஷம் என் கம்பெனி எப்படி இருக்கும், அதுல இருக்கவங்க அங்க ஒரு டேபிள், அங்க ஒரு சேர், என்னோட டோர் எப்படி இருக்கணும், அதுல ஸ்கிரீன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கணும். I have to envision each and everything, and that should convince me. If I'm not, இப்ப நான் வந்து நினைட்டு I'm talking something which is not related to you, you will all not listen to me, which is not useful for you all, right or not? So your subconscious, you will have to control your subconscious and you have to justify it. Sir, நீங்க white color t-shirt தான் போட்டிருக்கீங்கன்னு சொன்னா நீங்க நம்புவீங்களா? நம்ப மாட்டீங்க. நான் black தான போட்டிருக்கேன், நீ white ன்னு சொன்னா நான் எப்படி நம்புவேன்? So if you say your vision towards your company after 5 years, so justify it for your subconscious mind. And see, power of subconscious mind. How எத்தனை பேர் இந்த books read பண்ணிருக்கீங்க? என்ன புரிஞ்சிட்டீங்க? That's the point. We are being the statement, we are not being that statement. Okay, now this is another magic I'm going to show it to you, okay? Can you all close your hands like this? Please, like this. Missikita maati, ma kai vekkalaana apram, okay? Now open your four fingers like this. Look at your 4 fingers. Look at your 4 fingers. Okay? Now look at your 4 fingers. Put it far away. இந்த ரெண்டு fingers ரொம்ப தள்ளி வைங்க. And now look at your 4 fingers saying, my fingers are closing. My fingers are closing. My fingers are going closer. My fingers are going closer. My finger is going nearer now. It's attracting towards each other. It's attracting towards each other. It's going now. Okay, few of them it's already there. Yes? Yes? Now, close your eyes. Think about the beautiful peacock again. Dancing with under the rain. Done? Now, open your eyes. Put the hands like that. Same way. Open your fingers. Now, look keenly at your 4 fingers. And look at your 4 fingers and say, it's not going together. No. You're not going there. No. The fingers are not closing. No. Yes. Great. So, this is the power of a mind, okay? When you could control your thoughts with your subconscious, saying that this is what is my output, that will happen. எப்படி மேம் முடியும்னு கேட்காதீங்க. That's the magic of universe. That will happen. And that will only happen when you have the strongest source of why. How many of you know what is Ikigai? The purpose for you, the happiness of you, the purpose of others, all 3 circles align to one, and that one point you sit there not searching for anything and start selecting, okay, this one I want, this one I don't want. That's when you have the power of attracting people, opportunities, everything will come to you. And that's the mindset I'm talking about. You cannot just talk about it, but the execution is there, as he rightly mentioned. It's not the vision. கனவு காண்றதோட நிறுத்திடுறோம் நம்ம நிறைய இடத்துல. And கனவு காண்டிட்டு எல்லாரும் ஒரு 100 பேர் பண்றாங்கன்னா அதையுமே are you. Universe will make it happen for you when you align it in the right frequency. Your brain has frequency and the universe has frequency. I will not tell you what is that hurts. That your brain waves and the universe vibrating is in the same frequency. When you could get that frequency right, it's not about hard work, my dear friends. Please understand, it's not about hard work. It's about the choice you think what to do after this and how to align. That's smart work. Yes? You all agree with me? And I'll close with a small quote. There are two big, greatest teachers in life. You know who they are? Two teachers. Empty pockets, broken hand. Please don't say that. Ellarum nariya Instagram paakring. No. Yes sir, நான் இப்படிதான் நினைச்சீங்க. எததான் சொல்ல போறாங்க. No, I'll not say that. There are two teachers in life. One is time, one is life. Your time will teach the importance of your life, and the life will teach you the value of your time. So start utilizing your time, attuning yourself to the frequency of what you want, because what you want is out there already. You just have to sit and manifest it. Try manifesting every single thing you want in your life and it will happen. Thank you very much for the opportunity, AIC race, and thank you. Oh yeah, thank you very much. See, I forgot to introduce myself. Yes. I can take 5 more minutes, okay. See, I have another 5 more minutes to talk with you now. So, I'm Shanmathy. My company's name is Witty. It's a 5-year-old company. I'm a psychologist from Singapore. And this Witty, why did I name that? It's another traction when I don't know about any startup when I started this. I was a new mom. My son was 7 months old when I started this company. And this is more on training the human brains, teaching every individual how to actually tap their innate potential. Because we as psychologists, we believe that இங்க இருக்கிற ஒருத்தவங்களுக்குள்ளேயும் ஒரு potential இருக்கு. Yes or no? So அந்த potential-ஐ tap பண்றதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்ன்றதா தவறான பாதையா இருக்கலாம், இல்ல நம்ம சரியா போகாததா இருக்கலாம், இல்ல mentors இல்லாம இருக்கலாம். There are a lot of factors which will affect that point. So what we are trying to do is உங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்க innate potential-ஐ எப்படி tap பண்றதுன்னு we train you on that part. And when it comes to another important source is இங்க இருக்கிற நிறைய பேர் இருக்கீங்க, almost like 200-300 members are here inside this room. So I just wanted to mention something which actually makes sense for a lot of people here. இங்க இருக்க எல்லாத்துக்குமே ஒரு பெரிய ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி இருக்கு. என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்க அப்படின்னா, நம்மளுக்கு அடுத்த ஒரு ஃபியூச்சர் ஜெனரேஷனை நாச்சர் பண்ற ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டி நம்ம கையில எல்லாத்துக்குமே இருக்கு. எஸ் or no? ஸோ நம்ம ஃபியூச்சர் ஜெனரேஷனா நம்ம பசங்க, அவங்களுக்கு அடுத்து வர பசங்களை பத்தி நான் பேசல. ஸோ our vision towards the company is மைக்கேல் ஜாக்சனோட ஒரு சூப்பரான ஒரு சாங். என்னன்னு தெரியுங்களா? Heal the world, make it a better place to live in அப்படின்னு சொல்வாரு. கரெக்ட்டுங்களா? So that's the vision of the company. So making the world better place to live in with the products, with all these you're all startups who can give good products for the better world. But we as psychologists, end of the day, with AI in place, with a lot of technologies in place, நான் என்ன சாப்பிடணும், யாரை டேட் பண்ணணும், அடுத்து எங்க வெக்கேஷனுக்கு போகணுன்றத பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் technology is telling everything. So in a few years, I think there was recent movie I saw which is called Dada. And that Dada movie, there was one அழகான ஒரு quote. வாழ்க்கையில சின்ன விஷயத்தெல்லாம் நீயே முடிவு பண்ணு, என்ன சாப்பிடுறது, என்ன ட்ரெஸ் போடுறது, அதெல்லாம் வாழ்க்கையில பெரிய பெரிய விஷயம்லாம் வாழ்க்கையை டிசைட் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு அழகான லைன் இருந்தது. ஆனா பாத்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ நம்ம வாழ்க்கையில சின்ன விஷயம் கூட நம்மளால டிசைட் பண்ண முடியல. The technology is deciding it. You go and search something in Google, it will pop until you find and get it. Yes or no? So we are not deciding the smallest of things. So as human beings, I think we are lagging somewhere in knowing what we really want. எனக்கு இது தேவையே இல்லை. sorry, this is not I am. This emotional capability came from somewhere, seeing some Netflix movie, and now I'm going to replicate it here. So நிறைய நேரத்துல as humans நம்மள நாமளே தொலைச்சிட்டு இருக்கோம்ன்றது இதுக்கப்புறம் it will get intense. So we will be that people who will be getting us back from the machines to humans as humans, and the capable humans, I should say, what we were and what we are and what we will be, and how we will nurture the future generation makes a lot of difference. And each and everybody here has responsibility to nurture not just the human beings but the entire nation, which is what SDG is all about. And again, thank you for this opportunity. I still have 2 more minutes, I guess. You want to interact something? I'm open for interaction. Yes? No? No? Seri, poida kalamunga. Okay, nandri. Yes sir, yes. You have something to ask? Sir, konja sattama pesing sir. Okay, where will be my company in the next 5 months or 5 years? Months or years? Vision, 5 years vachikkalama? Okay. 5 years I am planning my company to, okay, now thank you for that point, okay. Now I have something to say after this. 5 years I am planning my company to get associated with Mind Valley, which is a Malaysian based company, and my vision and what Mind Valley's vision is more or less together. So I'm planning to incubate my company inside Mind Valley's company, sir. And in startup ecosystem, there are 2 important words I usually say: shamelessly ask, shamelessly copy. Okay?